Okay, so we're going to start off. The first 9 questions are similar to the review that we did for the test 2 weeks ago. So we're just going to go through those really quick, and then 10 on through the rest of it is for the new sections that will be on your test. But all this will be on your test. All right, solve the linear equations for y. So we'll just bring this 3x over. And we'll get negative 4y equals negative 3x plus 8. Divide everything by negative 4. Those go away. Y equals, this is going to become its own little fraction. And 2 negatives make a positive. So this is actually going to be y equals positive 3/4 x. 8 divided by negative 4 is minus 2. Okay? For this one over here, same thing. Bring your x over. You get negative 4y equals negative x plus 12. And then we'll divide everything by negative 4. Okay, so y equals, this becomes its own little fraction. Remember there's an invisible 1 in front of that x. So negative 1 divided by negative 4 just becomes a positive 1 over 4x. 12 divided by negative 4 is minus 3. Okay, for 2a, it says make a table, so all we'll do is we'll pick, we'll make our table first. Remember to put your function in the middle, so 2x minus 5 is our function, and then we'll have our output or our y over here. So a few values we can use are negative 1, 0, and 1. Show that you plug them in, and that'll give you negative 7. 2 times 0 minus 5 is negative 5. And 2 times 1 minus 5 is negative 3. So I have 3 points that I can plug in. First, negative 1, negative 7. Zero, negative 5. And then 1, negative 3. Draw your line, and you're good. Okay? For B, what we have to do first is solve for y. You always want to solve for y unless it's an intercept, x and y intercept problem, and we'll see an example of those. So if we solve for y here, we'll get 4y equals negative 3x plus 8. Divide everything by 4. Get y equals, this becomes its own little fraction. You get negative 3 over 4x plus 2. Okay? We're going to use a table to graph it. So I have x, my function is negative 3/4 x plus 2. And then my y will go over here. So I'll use negative 1, 0, and 1. You can use your calculator to plug these in. And I'm just going to do that. So negative 3/4 times negative 1 is positive 3/4 plus 2 is 11/4. Plugging in 0 will give me 2. And let's see, 2 minus 3/4 is 1 1/4, which should give us 5/4. Okay? So I have negative 1 and 11/4. If you want to put that in your calculator, 11/4 is about 2.75. So I have negative 1 and go up to 0.75 about right here. And then I have 0, 2. And then I have 1 and 5/4. 5/4 is about 1.25. So I'll go over to 1 and go up 1 and a little bit more. You should always get a straight line with your points. If you don't get a straight line, you know you've done something wrong. Go back and check. Okay. Let's go to number 3. Given the equation, use the slope and y-intercept to draw the graph. So this is easy. I can see my intercept right here is positive 2. So I'll go up to 2 on my y-axis because it's my y-intercept. And then I see my slope right here is positive 1. Remember, the invisible number in front of x is 1. So 1 is just equal to 1 over 1, right? So I'll go up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1. And then draw your line. For 3b, it is not in slope-intercept form, so I need to put it in slope-intercept form. I'll just do this right over here. So I have 4x minus 5y equals 5. Solve for y. Negative 5y equals negative 4x plus 5. Divide everything by negative 5.